Hello, everyone. It's great to be here today. My name is Ariel Drehobl, and I work at the American Council for an Energy Efficient Economy, a nonprofit based in Washington, D.C. And a lot of my research focuses on energy efficiency programs, and especially those for income qualified households. And for this session today, I'm going to give a brief overview of resources that you can explore to help manage utility costs, both focused on bill payment assistance and weatherization, as well as energy efficiency upgrades. And I'm hoping that after this session, everyone in attendance will have resources that they need in order to explore what is available to them from their utility or their state, and will be able to work to save some energy and make your homes more efficient. And I'm planning to leave some time at the end of the presentation for questions, so feel free to submit those as I go through. All right. So to give a brief overview of utility assistance resources that are available, there are two major kinds of assistance that I'm going to highlight here. One is utility bill payment assistance programs, and there's a few of those out there that I'll get into that help people to be able to pay off utility debt if you haven't been able to keep up on your bills, as well as provide other types of support. And then there's also a variety of types of programs offered by the government and utilities to help make homes more efficient through weatherization and efficiency. And these can help homes use less energy and have lower bills and be healthier overall. And the resources that I'm highlighting here today are ones that are typically offered to households who are income eligible. Often that's having incomes below 200% of the federal poverty level, but this can vary. And I'll also mention that many utilities also have programs for all customers as well. So this is definitely something that everybody can look into. All right. So in order to, give a brief overview of bill payment assistance programs, there's three different major ones that I'm highlighting here that you can look into. One is the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. This one is federally funded and implemented by states, and provides a one-time payment support to help customers and residents who are behind on energy bills. This is offered in all states and can really be super helpful for people who need a little bit of support. And I know there's also more support for this now due to COVID that's being allocated to different states as well. So if this is something that you're interested in, you can check out the link here, or you could search for LIHEAP in your state name to find how to apply or get resources to help somebody else apply. I'll also flag that a lot of utility programs, so your electric or natural gas utility, they often have bill payment assistance programs as well that can be explored in addition to the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. And these you can find on your utility's website. So I would suggest searching there for those. And then another program that I wanted to flag that's really exciting is the federal government is, for the first time, launching an energy assistance program for water bills. This is currently being set up by states, and you can read some more information on the link on this slide here, or check it out, the Low-Income Home Water Assistance Program. So that'll be really exciting to help people who need a little bit more support on their water bills. All right, jumping forward, another great program that I want to highlight for people to check out is the Weatherization Assistance Program. This is a federally funded program, also implemented by states. And for this program, it provides upgrades for homes at no cost to homeowners, and typically saves about $283 per year for each household through upgrades like insulation, air sealing, more efficient appliances, and other things like that. So overall, this program makes homes use less energy, feel more comfortable, and be healthier. It's really great. If you are interested in applying or finding more information, that would be available on a state-by-state basis, and you can search Weatherization Assistance Program in your state to find some more resources on this program. And then I also wanted to flag for everybody to check out that utilities, energy utilities, often have energy efficiency and weatherization programs offered directly by the utility as well. These can offer similar things to the weatherization program, such as insulation, air sealing, new appliances, HVAC equipment, et cetera. And these are often required by state regulation to help utilities meet goals that they have to save energy that are required at the state level. And let's see. So I have a video on this slide that, if they're able to turn that on, that shows how to also find some information on my organization's website about what utility programs may be offered in your state. Yes, so the video is showing a map of our database. There's a link on the slide here. And through the database, you can click on different cities. Like here's an example of Chicago. Scroll down to the utility section and then down to a low income program section here that has a description of some of the energy efficiency programs offered by different utilities and links to take you to some resources. So here's some information for ComEd, for example. And I'll also flag many utilities have energy efficiency programs available for all customers, regardless of income as well. So definitely something to check out if you're interested. And, you know, a lot of these programs can be things like free refrigerator replacements, maintenance for HVAC equipment, heating and cooling equipment, et cetera. So definitely great things to check out. And with that, I'm going to answer some questions. So if you have any questions about energy efficiency programs, offerings that utilities have and that kind of support, please let me know. I'm trying to, there we go, last slide. So I see a couple of questions coming in. The first question I see, are there programs to help churches and houses of worship that ACEEE has resources for? That's a great question. I know that there are, I don't think there is a federal program that supports that, but a lot of utilities do have programs that support houses of worship, nonprofit organizations. For example, in Colorado, there's a great program for nonprofits that the organization Energy Outreach Colorado supplies, and a lot of other utilities have this as well. I'd recommend going to your utility's website and seeing what resources they have there. I see another question, how does ACEEE define energy justice, and how can people support energy justice? That's a great question. I think about energy justice in terms of achieving equity across procedural, structural, and distributional elements to achieve a more just energy system. So making sure that the benefits and burdens of the energy system are not inequitably distributed, that processes are inclusive in terms of decision-making, ultimately moving us towards a more democratic energy system. And ACEEE does have some more resources on energy justice. I'd also recommend checking out the Initiative for Energy Justice. They have a lot of great resources as well on how to think about and talk about energy justice. I see another question. How can we make it easy for people with no internet or computers to access this information? That's a great question. A lot of the information is available online. Some utilities do send out mailers with information, and a lot of states and utilities will also get information out about programs through community action agencies in local communities. And that's been a lot harder due to COVID. People haven't been able to go in person to get the support that they need. So that definitely has been a really major issue that I know a lot of community action agencies and cities are working to address. I think having places where people can access information in person is really helpful. I think I've also heard of a lot of houses of worship being places that can give out this kind of information to help people access, especially weatherization and bill payment assistance options. So if you are affiliated with a house of worship or other types of nonprofits, that could be a great way to get that information out. I see another question. Most of the resources seem to be for low-income households. What about others? These resources I was covering today are focused on low-income households. For other households, a lot of utilities also have similar programs. One thing I forgot to mention too is that utilities also have different types of bill payment structures and programs. Some utilities offer budget billing options where you can pay one set bill every month based on your usage, or other types of rates that you can opt into. So you can go to your utilities website to check that out. It looks like I'm just out of time. Please see our website for more information, and I hope you all find resources you need. Thank you.